Hi, I'm Ray from Who. This is our group presentation video about coursework 1. Our model code is 7042 SSL and there is information about our group members. We chose logistic industry. Here is 4 contents about our research. Firstly, I want to discuss about the key features of the global business environment in the logistic industry. The first feature is improve efficiency. Now, so many companies do not deliver their goods by themselves, and they choose to deliver it by other professional logistic companies. It could save a lot of time, and after customers hand over their cargo's transportation to logistic companies, they can reduce their investment in the transportation, and it could improve working efficiency and reduce their risk. Third-party logistic companies can use their resource to multiply customers and products. Third-party logistic companies can simplify the logistic operation process, which is conducive to use the barcode and the exchange of resource. The third feature is the life cycle of products. Life cycle of products is going shorter, especially high technology products like smartphone, laptop, and computers. This means the demand is improved in the logistic industry. And the third feature is international cooperation. More and more products are manufactured overseas and using international resource. That means there are more opportunity to use logistic, and they can get better. They can develop in the better.
Hello, I'm Bruce, and I'm going to talk about the key feature of global business environment. There are 4 market segments for the sea transport industry: specialized, dry, liquid, and container shipping. The largest segment is container shipping. Asia leads the container shipping considering the total global traffic. In 2017, Chinese ports has higher container traffic than the United States. Competition in the logistic industry is very stiff and negatively affect the probability of shipping lines. And in the recent years, organizations have lost income because they have to compete for the high frequency, timely delivery, fight for the stay-in-ship logbooks, and the most important freight rates. Moreover, the industry has low service differentiation, which poses pressure on price competitiveness. Hence, companies with large capital investment such as Musk have clear market advantage. Musk has global presence in 155 countries and lost less than 89,000 employees. The major activities for shipping company is transportation that negatively contributes to global climate change. Thus, price competition coupled with pressure to cut down on carbon emission puts pressure on organization in the shipping industry. And my partner will be talk about the rest of the part. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Jiego, and today I will introduce the key challenge in the logistics industry of the global business environment. And of course, I will introduce the first part. Competition is getting fierce. Business globalization has placed higher requirements to the logistics industry and logistics center and inventory getting bigger, and SKU data and data generated by logistics are more and more. These trends are more pronounced in the clothing logistics center under the e-commercial logistics center and the omni-channel concept. After the culmination and integration of the market, some companies have disappeared, some have been integrated, and some have become larger. This is a natural law, and it also reflects the increasingly fierce competition in the logistics industry. The processing time of under has become faster. The picking, the package sorting, collecting, loading, and unloading time is getting shorter and shorter. The distribution speed is getting faster and faster, which fuel the multinational companies to carry out technologies innovation and fully use automatic operation, and has become an inevitable choice. Huge data and cloud computing technologies have begun to penetration into the logistics center. Intelligent logistics is the main tendency in the future. And the next part, my partner will introduce the business model change dramatically and the high automation level.
Hello everyone, I'm Yuan Dong. Today I will talk about business model changes dramatically and high automation level. With the rapid development of economy and the drastic change in business models, the demand for logistics center has changed radically. On the one hand, there has been a huge change in demand. The new economy era, represented by Internet Plus, and the new retail era, represented by e-commerce, have brought unprecedented impact to the logistics companies and subverted the long-standing inherent ideas and coordination. The next part will talk about high automation level. Logistics automation was actually applied in the 1950s and 1960s, but it was not until the 1990s that computer technology, mainly PC, network, and databases technology, completely changed its face. In the 21st century, with the future development of computer technology and industry automation technology, automatic logistics technology has fundamentally changed from its own development level and application level. Okay, this is the end of my part. The next partner is Shuli. She will talk about strategies for challenges. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Shuli. Today I will introduce the strategies of multinational corporations in logistics industry. Firstly, I will discuss one of the strategies, which is company joint strategy. It is suitable for small and medium-sized logistics enterprises whose strength and skill are absolutely inferior. In the face of strong international logistics companies, their situation is very difficult if they follow the market strategy of multinational companies to protect their original market share. They will not increase possibility of survival and development, and whether it's to improve structural barriers or increase predictable retaliation, their costs could not be effectively compensated, therefore clarifying its own market positioning and adopting company joint strategies should be the main choice of such enterprises. There are generally two ways in company joint strategy. First, the company should abandon the independence to seek to be merged by multinational companies, forming an integral part of multinational company. In the process of learning and absorbing the advanced technology and management of foreign companies, they should protect themselves and seek continuous development and growth. Secondly, as an independent enterprise, it has come serene in the chain of transportation, storage, loading and unloading, and action present in the value chain of multinational logistics enterprises. So as to coexist with other multinational companies, this strategy is currently highly operational. For example, the international logistics joint Maersk Logistics is positioned in China to establish a whole-blood logistics distribution network to be the best logistics operator in the Chinese market and hope to carry out comprehensive logistics cooperation in China's ports, railways, highways, and warehouses agency companies, which is undoubtedly a key of implementing combined strategy for logistic enterprises with certain conditions. Next, we'll let's please another partner to talk about the next part. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Ronan Liu. I will introduce the last strategies for the challenges. For the strategy of technology and brand protecting strategy, for large-scale logistic enterprises that have certain competitive strength, they can adopt a protecting strategy to protect themselves and seek development and growth in competition. This implementation is of great significance because large-scale logistic enterprises are not only the mainstay of national industries in various countries, but also the hope of enterprises to become bigger and stronger. The main theme of the protecting strategy is technology plus brand. The focus of technological innovation should focus on discovering new market opportunities and process re-engineering of organization and management. For example, the China's large-scale logistics companies cannot survive by being provided OEMS or ODMS by multinational companies. If they do not have their own brands, they will inevitably be constrained by external factors. Large-scale logistic companies should seek independence and development, vigorously carry out brand building and obtain product premieres through brands. Establishing a strategic alliance of logistics is very effective way to protection strategy. Logistic alliance is a strategic alliance of enterprises based on logistics. It refers to the strategic goal of achieving logistics with two or more enterprises. A loose-style network organization that complements each other through agreements and contracts and share the risks and benefits. In modern logistics, whether to form a logistic alliance will be at a decision of the enterprise logistics strategy. Its importance is obvious. Although some multinational large-scale logistic enterprises have certain strength, they are not enough to compete with other multinational companies. Therefore, it is particularly important to form a logistics strategy alliance. For the last strategy of depending market, in the entire marketing depending strategy, one of the key points is to produce and sell products that consumers like and are willing to use. Multinational companies are developing consumers-oriented and popular products. How to master the products that consumers like? The popular trend is to directly enter the final market position for market information collection. In short, the logistic enterprises must carefully combine their own actual strengths with the characteristic of the international market to formulate a strategy with macro guidance and practical application values so as to compete in the fierce market. And next, my partner will introduce the part 4 strategic choice of multinational corporations. Thank you.
Hello everyone, welcome to listening to our presentation, and here is part 4 is about the strategic choice of multinational corporations to make a strategic choice to manage the business environment. I will follow this content from 4 parts. 4 part to make an analysis of why to explain why the multinational corporations to decide to make the strategic choice. So the first is build a well structure of logistic chains, and so to build a whole a well structure of logistic chains can decrease the cost from each chain in logistics, not only from the inbound in logistics, outbound logistics, and from the consumer service. And here, for example, the Maersk Group has into their own logistic company, and which make it possible to form a complete process of the loading and loading, managing storage, and the transportation. So Maersk, from this part, Maersk can accept any kind of consumer and any kind of transportation, and to any kind of logistics requirements. So the second part is internal and merger, integration and merger. And integration and merger can improve the competitiveness of the company and in logistics industry. So, and here I give an example is a Chinese very famous express company is a Shunfeng Express, and Shunfeng Express announced on the evening of 26, and that the company has reached a strategic cooperation with DHL, and the DHL is as the top 3 logistic company in the world, and they got the cooperation is in the supply chain management business. And the DHL's supply chain team will come to the China and Hong Kong and Macau to manage the Chinese supply chain, the logistics. So here we will to increase the Shunfeng's value and not to increase the network value. So the third is alliance and the corporations. Alliance the corporations is which means strategic alliance can increase the market share and the capacity of the logistic companies. And here I have 2 examples. Is from one is Maersk, and the second is Chinese top 3 the express company, and the first is Yuantong, third is Shentong, and second is Shentong, the third is Zhongtong. And so for the fourth part is systemic management. From the system management can decrease the cost of the labor resources and to increase and to make sure the efficiency of working. And from this part is the logistic industry from the foundation chain is needly the labor resources is more than other parts. So systematic management will to solve this problem, and from the system part to decrease the cost from labor. And here is a picture of the automation the storage and to use the robots to instead labor. So this is of my part. Thanks for your listening.